All right, I'm back, and I'm just continuing to add some more of these darks. These grapes are some of these are very dark. So I'm just adding some more dark. And I'm leaving it fairly shiny because we need that shiny effect that the darks will give it. And they do a lot of them just have these darks right around the bottom or up in here a little bit. So I'm just intensifying the shadows and the darks on the actual shape of the grape. Any that don't have the actual shape in there. And just adding interest. And a bit of shine in some of them. And the last thing I'm going to do is go back in with the cerulean blue over the top to really push that bloom look. I don't think I'm going to do a lot more. I'm pretty happy with the background, actually. When you're doing this many washes, be sure that your paper is staying attached. Mine has come loose here from the board, just because of the drying of the hairdryer, I think. So always be aware of that. All right, I think I'm going to take off the masking fluid now. It always is fun. Always make sure that your painting is dry before you do this. Otherwise, you're going to get an unpleasant surprise here. Oh, I really like this. Normally, I soften my masking fluid lines, but on this, I don't think I have to soften too many of them. When you lay down the yellow wash underneath the green, it's just so pretty, I think. Just be sure that your painting is perfectly dry before you do this. I really did very little masking on this painting, so there's not much that we have to clean up. And I just brought it to life. It's wonderful. I think I'm seeing something right in here that's bothering me. And I think that's where these stems are crossing. So let's see. A little bit of yellow. We can kind of drop that in and make sense out of that a little bit more. Intensify the yellows on the stem a little bit just to give it more interest. Brighten it up a little. Put some darker so that it looks like they're behind the other stems. burnt sienna in there just to soften those a little bit and to give it a little texture. Don't know what that is right there. I really don't know why I left that there, honestly. I'm not seeing that on the actual photograph, so don't quite know what we'll do with that. We'll soften a little bit of these lines here and there, especially where there's that little blobby thing that the masking fluid does, which I can live with actually. I'm just adding a little color in here to add some interest to the tips of these leaves, just to make it a little more colorful. Not everywhere. But just to give it a little more interest. That's a bit harsh there. Soften that back a little. When you do any kind of effect, you don't want to do it everywhere. You just want to do it in certain places. That does need to be done in there though. Soften that. I'm just about ready to call this painting done. We're getting very close. Generally what I do is I will leave it for a day or so, and then I will look at it and decide if I see anything else that looks particularly harsh, or see, I don't like how harsh that is, so I'll actually go back in with a little red over that, soften that a bit. Add a little bit red in here. Not on that, not on the leaf though. Let's get that out of there. Okay, that's better. All right, any other places in the apple that we just want to push it a little bit darker? And I think I do in here, just a little bit more colorful in here. I'm really satisfied with these, although I might go back in there with another wash of cerulean blue. There's a shadow up under this leaf right here, and there's a bit of a shadow right here. So I'll go ahead and put that in anywhere where it's kind of at the base. And that's just a darker yellow. Probably down at the base here, just to the base of the plant's generally usually darker. Don't really want to add more green. I just want to get this, brighten up this yellow a little bit. Brighten up this green a little bit with yellow. Just give it more of a variation there. Ooh, I like that. Okay. And that was just with New Gamboge. Give it a little more dimension here. Okay, I'm calling that done. And I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, I'm going to fix that one little thing right there. And I'm just going to add some red in there, as if that were part of the apple coming through. Much better. Much better. you'd like to subscribe to the channel, just hit that little bell icon and it will subscribe you. That's better. That makes better sense now. Great. Thank you so much. One more thing I'll show you. When you get ready to take the tape off, especially paper that you're not sure whether it'll tear or not, your tape as you go along, you'll get a nice clean result.